I think the results of the elections of President Mugabe with a two-third majority is a scientific evidence that the people are happy with the land reform in Zimbabwe, particularly the rural masses who have now had access to the land and used it to produce for themselves. Remember, at the beginning, when it started, it had a lot of doubts. And the mistake they did, those who opposed President Mugabe, was to give him a longer stay through the power-sharing government, which then allowed him to prove to Zimbabweans and the world that the land reform is working. So that extension helped him to prove, and as a result, the people said in their numbers, we are going to reinstate this man who has reinstated the land to us, the indigenous people of Zimbabwe. The traditional farming of African people of mealie meal and food for survival has become the order of the day. Those farms are owned by those that are around those farms, and they're producing for themselves. The only difficulty is that the sanctions have then closed them outside. With such success under sanctions, it tells you that if there was to be upliftment of sanctions, they will do more than what they are doing today, because the markets will be widely open for them, and then they can equally compete in the global markets. The whole thing is a lesson to be learned from and to be implemented here, except the initial violent method of attacking white people or attacking each other. Violence shouldn't be anything to learn from, but the product of it is something that we're very glad. Actually, Zimbabweans are going to be the only Africans to be owning their land, because in the majority of the continent, Africans do not own their land. So we may regret the how part of it, how it was done, but we should be able to forgive and move forward and appreciate the fact that the results are wonderful.
News that moves. eNCA.com.